So today we're going to be looking at Prime Icon Gullit. See, there's only one on the market, 5.1 mil. I don't have the coins for that. So we are going to be doing this in draft. I'll show you exactly how it works in a second. But as you can see here, he's 6'3", high, medium, 4-star skill, 5-star weak foot. Can play centre mid, cam, centre forward, or striker. But look at this card. It's just a box-to-box midfielder, or a striker, or a cam. He can play almost everywhere, no problem. The only thing it lets me down a little bit with him is his agility and his defensive awareness to play as a CDM or a box-to-box. Doesn't mean he can't do it, but it's definitely something to look at. In terms of traits, we've got speed dribbler, playmaker, and power header. So we are going to be playing him as a right winger, as a centre forward, and I'll show you now. So as you can see, he is playing centre forward with 3 chem, and he's got a sniper on. Unfortunately, we can't change that chem style, but it does boost up his aggression and strength. We'll be playing him in an up front role to see how good he is at scoring, and let's go, we'll jump into some gameplay. But at the end of the review, we'll talk about chem styles, pricing, what I thought about the card, best position, and much more on Footbin. But let's have a word from today's sponsor first. Are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select Foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NANIC for 6% off on all orders. So with Cruyff playing in the position he's playing in today, his main job is obviously, of course, get the goals. I want to know how good he is at his link-up play and, of course, his ability to finish when he's through. But mainly his link-up play because he's such a big guy and he's got 5-star weak foot, really high passing. I'm desperate to know. So we do actually get him through here. It's not the greatest pass from Salah, I will admit. And we do get tackled, but not a problem. So a couple of things I'm noticing with Gullit already as he's managed to get injured within the first couple of seconds. He is a little bit slow on the left stick dribbling. Might be down to his height. Tackle. Gullit picks a loose ball up. Got Salah through, and that is not the greatest through ball for me there. We are playing against quite a good opponent. He knows how to do zonal marking and marking the space. Well, should be 1-0 down to a penalty that should never have been a penalty, but that's now a good chance for Gullit to sort of prove his worth. Here we go, Gullit in the space, funds it down, driving. Sane to Gullit. Gullit takes a turn, takes a shot. Great goal with the left foot, and that's the weak foot coming in. And that's exactly what we need him to do. That is the first chance he's probably had, and he's absolutely executed it with his weak foot as well, and that's what we need him to do. Back in the game now. Oh, a little 1-2. Good dribbling. Fantastic dribble. Lovely pass out. Got the overlap in the space. What a ball. Gullit with a head. Oh, he went for the volley. Why did he not head of that? He's so tall. Gullit with a skill. Lovely turn. He's so quick at doing that fake shot into the turn. A poor pass from Zidane. But you can see how we're using him on that last man now. Again, looking for the space. There's Gullit with a turn. Takes a shot. And again, good block. Could have been a goal there. We'll have a look at his set pieces. I wouldn't normally take with him. He's got 99, 92, 89, and 89. So very good. So we're going to go short here to Pele. And we're going to do an overlap with Gullit onto the space if we can. Find him here. Good ball roll in. Phantom glide. Pass another. Pass across. And nearly an own goal there. Oh, causing a lot of trouble. Looking for the space. Right, finds Gullit. Takes a touch. It's not the greatest shot there. Did tell him to do quite a lot of power, but never mind. But you can see he's in a dangerous position every single time. It is half time. Our opponent is playing very, very well. We have had I'm basically playing myself, it feels like. We put Gullit up front and he's been way better there, linking up with the players around him. Really unlucky not to have another goal. As you can see there, he's very, very clinical. He's always in a dangerous position. The gameplay does feel a little bit heavy because content's just come out and gameplay always feels heavy when content's released. But so far, very impressed by how good he is and the impact he's having. In terms of like just picking the ball up and dribbling with it, very responsive. We do find him here, Gullit. Snapshot, and it's wide. Wow, that should have been a goal. I thought that was a goal. Because I mentioned how clinical he was, but good defensive tackle, keeping that pressure on. Right, counter attack. Gullit's got the ball here, needs him to drive forward for us. What a ball in. What an absolutely perfect pass to Cruyff, who gets the goal, and that is an absolute perfect example of why Gullit can play centre mid or up front as a box-to-box. That through ball with his left foot into that space there is an absolute unbelievable pass. He's got a goal and assist. He's been absolutely instrumental in this game for us. It's been a really tough game, as you saw the half-time statistics. And he has come in top trumps for us. Missed a couple opportunities, but it is down to gameplay, like I mentioned. And obviously, human error as well. While we're driving forward, got Gullit into that space. Oh, nearly got away with that double pass. There was no angle to shoot there, so we're going to have to keep going. Gullit on the edge, takes a touch. Ball roll round. Step over in between. Gullit, cross goal, and that's what I was saying about how good this card is. He dribbles like he's 5'5", but he's absolutely humongous in the game because, of course, he's not 5'5". Because of that 5-star weak foot as well, he can shoot with either foot, opening up the space, and that's exactly what we needed again. Top level from him. Keeping us in this game. Let's see if we can get the winner now. Hopefully our players don't miss the perfect crosses or passes from Gullit like we've seen. Got the loose ball. Gullit in the middle. It's got Pele overlapping. Can we play it through? Again, absolutely perfectly weighted ball. Pele round and a lovely assist from Gullit then. Again, the exact same through ball but in a different space with a different foot. Completely inch perfect to where it needed to be. This card is 5 million coins plus for an absolute reason. How clinical in passing and shooting is this card? We have gone to extra time. We've been so unlucky not to win this game because of how well Gullit's been playing. We'll jump into second half. So far, I've been super impressed by the card. He's definitely top tier. Been so unlucky not getting a goal with a couple assists from him because the coming of passes he's made have been absolutely out of this world. Gullit stepping up. Can he finish this penalty? It's really important that he buries this. As he does. Bottom corner. Fantastic penalty. Let's see if we save the last one. And we win on penalties. We've seen enough gameplay. Let's go jump onto Footbin. As you see, he's about 5 million coins. And that's what we did him on draft today. So I apologize if you didn't want to see it in draft. We actually had a sniper on him. And that made him lengthy. And I will be honest, he was an absolute rock. Using that strength, his ability to move around and stuff like that. He was so difficult to play with in terms of being the opponent trying to deal with him. Actually using him, I can see why this card's 5 million coins. He can play box-to-box centre mid, he can play cam, he can play CDM, he can play striker, he can play winger if you need him to. If I were to choose an actual chem style, to be honest with you, I'd probably go for a hunter. Keep him on control, boost up the acceleration and pace, and finish him to play him as a cam or a striker or more attack and roll. We're going to play him more defensively. Of course, you'd go for the shadow and do the exact same thing. Make him as a shadow makes him a 91 CDM or a 92 centre mid. His lowest position is being 90 as a centre back. And this card is just unbelievable. There's a reason why he's this expensive. I never ever get a chance to use Gullit, so I'm happy that we got him in a draft. It's a bit annoying with the new chem system because it doesn't really offer too much. But this card is just top tier. He is one of the top 5 icons in the game. Comparing him to his mid, whose mid's 3 million. It's only +2s and +3s on the card. But it's so clinical overall. The thing I love about this card is the power on his shots. Having 96 power just gives you so many options to finish, as well as having really high passing. You can see here 92, 94. His long through balls are one of the best in the game I've used. I do think having him as a box-to-box CDM is definitely his best role because of how big he is. He always gets in the way of the ball. He always blocks it. He always makes a tackle. And because he's so good at left-stick dribbling as well as executing skill moves, let alone finishing, he just offers you so much. But as always, if you have any questions about this card or any other card in the game, comment down below. If you are new to the channel, consider hitting that like button, subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!